Good morning, everyone. I am Sumit, and today we are here to do a debate. And the topic of the debate is Indian cinema on a wrong path?
And good morning, all of you. My name is Ravi. I'm in the favor of Indian cinema is good. And here, my friend, okay, he is against Indian cinema. So, shall we start? Okay, why do you think so? Indian cinema is not good.
Because you see, most of the time, Indian cinema release the vulgar movies. Like, if you see most of the movies, you can see abusing language, and I I don't think this is good for our society because most of the parents go to see the movies with their children. So I don't think this is good.
Okay, as you said, like most of the vulgar movies releasing,
Yeah.
and okay, my friend, and I would like to say one thing, like if you want to see any kind of movie, we have available. If you want to see any bad movie, any vulgar movie, you can watch. So same thing goes with like as a person who depends which kind of movie do you want to watch. So if you want to watch like motivation movie, you can watch easily. If you want to watch any good movie, like which movie like motivates you, so you can watch easily. So my friend, we have a plenty more opportunities. We can watch easily.
Okay, you talk, we have opportunity, but we are talking about cinema. Whatever Indian cinema is doing, they copied the content of the other movies. Okay, and they don't use their mind and don't make the best movies for us. If I talk about from the 100, only 2 to 3 movies are best, and the 97 movies are the what I want to say, it's wrong for our society. They misguiding the society. So this is not good, and it should not be happen. Our government should take some steps to handle this.
Okay, as you said, like society, it is
Yeah.
like okay. It depends on a person, like whether you should implement in your personal life or not. If I talk about to a person, like this is a movie story is different. If real story is different, if you want to if you want to implement this story in your life, you can be like a person like a Kabir Singh person. You can say like a heartbroken person. I can't live without any kind of thing. It depends on you, my brother. If I talk about to any like Sirsa movie and Kargil movie and Border movie, and nowadays is Chauhan is like releasing like we can watch easily. So this kind of movie, why we don't talk about this kind of movie? We talk about like a so-called movie. Like it depends on you, my brother. Have you ever visited any what we call hotel? You can see menu, sir. This is a vegetarian like a veg food, and this is a non-veg. Like it depends on you. Which kind of food do you want to eat? If you don't want to eat like a non-veg, you can ignore them. You can eat like a veg food. So same thing goes with like Indian cinema. If you want to watch good movie as a motivation movie and some story movie, so you can watch easily. But about like movies and those who are not good for you, you should not watch. Like nobody like imposed you. You have to watch this kind of movie.
But everybody knows that this type of movies is misguiding our society. If you talk about in the Hollywood, so they are making the movies on the technologies, on the AI, on the robotics. But what our Indian cinema is doing, they are only stucking on the vulgar attitude, vulgar abusing language. So this is not good. And you talk about it's my choice which type of movie I want to show. So it's the responsibility of Indian cinema why they are making this type of movies that's misguiding our society. Okay.
Okay, as you said, you talk about to like Hollywood. So my friend, I would like to say, can you like watch this movie with your family members? Hollywood movie. If I talk about to vulgarity, those who are creating, those who are like Hollywood, not a Bollywood person. So like if I talk about to like technology, yeah, I agree. If I talk about to like some story, it is a bad for like for Indians. We have like orthodox mentality. We can't watch this kind of movie with our family members. And my friend, I would like to say, movies like also part of like Indian cinema and Hollywood. They both are similar. not a like different way, because movie is a movie. And if I talk about two movies, so we have many of movies we can watch easily, and now what we call see, like you can watch easily, but like vulgarity, it depends on you. If you like, if which kind, we have a brain, we can keep some good thing and we can remove bad thing from our mind. If you want to keep your bad thing in your like if you keep some bad thing in your internal side, you will implement. If you ignore, you can't implement. It is good for our society, for getting fun and all. We can watch, we can while watching TV, we can get like peace in our internal side, and we can release some negative, no, but we can remove some negativity from ourselves while watching TV. So Indian cinema is good like for removing some negativity.
I agree with your point, but you show, now the Indian cinema makes an environment, this type of vulgar environment in our society, like they release many of web series in the free apps. Okay, and the some source of the web series you can see on the Instagram and in the social media platforms. But and now social media platforms, our minors children are also using the social media, and if they are seeing this type of scenes in their reels, so they not have any maturity what they should do and what they don't should do, what they should watch and what they should not watch. Okay, and what the child will do, they will search on the Google where this content is available and they will see. Let's take an example of a Mirzapur. The full web series is filled with a vulgar content, abusing language, and in our society most of the people copied their language and using their dialogue in our society, so it's not good for our society. And you so this type of content is easily available in the free apps and in the in like in Netflix. So if the Indian cinema does not will not make this type of content, so how can our children, can our society will see this?
Okay, as you said, Netflix is not a like free platform. It
But
is a
many
paid
of
film.
apps
Many
like
of
MX
them.
Player,
Okay, MX
yeah,
Player. Okay,
like other.
I agree. Okay, like who is watching this kind of series? Those who are interesting, those who have interest for watching this movie, they are watching. Still, I'm saying to you, my brother, if you want to watch, you can watch. Nobody like imposed you for watching this movie, because if I talk about to like income source of this series, it is a huge amount of like money, because everybody demands like again when will this part will be released, so they are demanding. That's why like web series like, that's why web series keep releasing day by day, because it is a public demand. They want to watch this kind of thing. That's why Indian cinema is like making this kind of movie for for them. That's why that's why Indian cinema is like what you call creating this kind of content, because they want. If I talk about to some story, have you seen Munna Bhai got die because he was a rich and he had a power, but we know very well like truth is different. Like you have a like bad thing, but one day you will get that very brutally. So that is why this kind of thing we can watch easily in a last part.
But nowadays, our Indian cinema, what is thinking about only making money. Okay, it's not thinking about we should make the very content on technology and other type of good content. They are only thinking about the making money, and don't they know the what the impact on our society, and the society have to pay for this. Like if most of the people see this type of vulgarities web series and the movies, okay, many of the people copy the content of the movies and the web series and they implement on their real life. And and you heard the news about one of the people are hide in the dustbin after looted the ATM, and most of the people are jump the jail also, and they show this type of content. So I also want to also want to tell the crime rate in India and in our country is increasing due to our Indian cinema and this type of web series.
because government like does not take like action against of criminals. If I talk about to Indian cinema, this is not a real story, we know very well. This is a like a, you know, a fake story, you can say. This is a like, you can say, for this movie anime story, like released for like getting fun, not for like for implementing in a real life. If you are implementing your inner life, you are, I think they are fool. That's why they are implementing. Now we have seen like a story of like Kabir Singh. We know well, very well, condition of Kabir Singh. And if I talk about to like Said Kapoor, he has cleared already. It is a like real, not a real story. This is a like fake story. Nobody should not implement this kind of thing in their life. But those who are applying, so they are such a fool. They are not, I think, in my opinion, they are not a human. They are, you know, what we call animal. So that's why they are implementing.
But if our Indian cinema will
And you know, same like we have a like I have a very good example. Have you seen packet of tobacco? There is don't eat. If you eat, you will get injured, and you must have like a, what we call cancer and all this kind of disease you will have. But those who are eating and those who are chewing the tobacco, so this is like that, we know very well condition of like those who are like those who are like those who are chewing like tobacco. So this is like a, this is also vulgarity. But those who are watching, and have you seen like before starting movie, like Indian cinema like cleared already. Don't drink alcohol. Don't eat tobacco. So these are the thing. Government like Indian cinema is like keep on like showing. But those who are implementing, why? Who is responsible for this mischief? Those who are implementing this kind of thing.
Okay, so first of all, government also is the part of this, and government should also take an action of it. But it's the responsibility of our Indian cinema and the director of our Indian cinema. If they will not make this type of content, so how many people will see? Nobody will see. They can make a very good content, and we can see like a Dangal movie, like a Chava movie. This type of movies makes a 700 crore, 1000 crores in the Indian cinema. So if they make this type of content, they will also be seen by our peoples, and this will impact the best in our society.
Okay, my friend, like as you said, like Dangal movie and all movie. So let's suppose, like before releasing Sirsa movie, nobody knows like who is Captain Batra. And if I talk about to like the amount of this movie, so nobody did not watch this kind of movie, Captain Batra, because everybody needs some vulgarity. And same thing goes with any vulgar movie you can watch. They are watching still. And if I talk about to like motivation, have you seen Mahabharat?
Yes,
How many times?
4 to 5 times.
Okay, you watch. If I talk about any other person, if I talk about to, you know, our rituals, our what you call ethics, nobody know, like nobody does not care about this kind of thing. Everybody wants to like watch like some movies. It depends on a person which kind of movie
I'm
they
not
want.
agree with that point. If you talk about Mahabharat, but in the COVID time, you know Ramayan season got the higher viewers in the COVID time.
Okay, like in pandemic time, I agree. Everybody was watching movie. Like before pandemic, nobody did not watch this kind of movie. So who is responsible? Like in the pandemic, we watched. We have to watch because we don't have any other option. That's why we were watching movie.
In the pandemic, internet was also available.
But no, it is was free of cost on releasing like on episode. You can find YouTube easily free of what do we call. You were not paying some money for watching this kind of thing. It was free of cost. That's why everybody was watching. And if I talk about to, you know, any movie, like do you know like who is a Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel?
Yeah, I know Sardar Vallabhbhai.
Who? What do we call? Can you say something like his short name? What do we call everybody? Indians call him.
I don't know, but he is from the Gujarat.
That's why I'm saying to you, because nobody like does not want to watch this kind of movie. If I talk about to like that person, we call him like a Iron Man, Indian Iron Man.
I think, my friend, you may be right, but I think government should take some action in the vulgarity, not on the movies. And I think it's on the opinion of the peoples what they want to, what they want to see. But if our Indian cinema stop this type of make the content, so I think our society will make the good. So that's nice to
Nice
talk
talking
with
to
you.
you.